So what's Andorra? You'd probably struggle to locate it on a map, so let's tell you about it first. Andorra, a small independent European principality situated among the southern peaks of the Pyrenees Mountains, and bordered by France to the northeast and by Spain to the southwest. It's one of the smallest states in Europe. The capital is Andorra La Vella. The principality is one of Europe's least known countries, with a population of around 76,000. The country has no train stations or airports. Andorra consists of a cluster of mountain valleys whose streams unite to make the Valera River. The Madriu-Perafita-Claror Valley occupies about 1/10 of Andorra's area and is characterized by glacial landscapes, steep valleys, and open pastures. The valley was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2004. So why might the President of France be a Prince of Andorra? Let's find out. Andorra may be a rare modern example of a form of government known as Diarchy, during which two people jointly rule. Other modern examples of a diarchy include Eswatini in South Africa and San Marino, a microstate located entirely within Italy. We'll discuss this another time, but for now, let's stay focused on Andorra. Indeed, the President of France, Emmanuel Macron, is co-Prince of Andorra. In addition to his duties as French President, he also has the duties of elected leader serving in a royal capacity in another country. When Emmanuel Macron was sworn in to become the new President of France, he also became a prince. Serving as co-Prince of Andorra won't give President Macron a great deal of additional responsibilities, but it could conceivably bring a little dose of drama. In 2009, President Sarkozy threatened to abdicate his role if Andorra didn't change its status as a distinct country. The abdication was avoided, but Andorra's reputation remains. If this comes as something of a shock, you're not alone. All of this began when Emperor Charlemagne, the medieval emperor who ruled over much of Europe from 768 to 814, became the architect of Andorran independence. Then, after Charlemagne's death, his grandson Charles II offered Andorra to the Count of Urgell. In 1278, so as to avoid war, the Spanish Bishop of Urgell and the French Count of Foix agreed to become co-princes of Andorra in an agreement called the Pareage. The range runs between France and Spain, understandably making the Catalan-speaking region of Andorra a contentious plot of land. Although not a member of the European Union, Andorra has used the euro as its de facto primary currency since 2002. Historically, the co-princes, the French President and the Bishop of Urgell, represented Andorra internationally and jointly headed the government through their delegates. The elected members of Andorra's unicameral legislature, the 28-member General Council of the Valleys, were liable for internal administration and functioned as both an off-the-cuff legislature and a cabinet headed by a major minister. The 1993 constitution, approved by Andorran voters during a referendum, changed this structure and transferred most of the powers of the co-princes to the overall council, which became a real national parliament elected by universal suffrage. Every 4 years, the overall council elects a council president who heads the government and who then chooses cabinet members. What do you think? Do you support the idea of a country like Andorra with two rulers? Let us know in the comments below.